Have you ever wondered if there is more to Mary Magdalene's story than what we've been told? What if I told you her identity is interwoven with ancient goddesses and the celestial dance of the planets? And what if a simple 8-pointed star held the key to unlocking this mystery? Let's dive deep into a story that spans millennia, connecting a saint, powerful goddesses, and the brilliant planet Venus. To understand Mary Magdalene's deeper significance, we need to travel back in time. Long before her era, in ancient Mesopotamia, people worshipped Inanna, the Sumerian goddess of love, war, and justice. Later, she became known as Ishtar in Akkadian and Babylonian cultures. She was often called the Queen of Heaven, and her primary symbol was the 8-pointed star, representing her divine power and her connection to the planet Venus. This star wasn't just a decoration. It was a sacred emblem of a potent female deity who held immense influence over human life and the cosmos. As cultures evolved and empires rose and fell, these divine concepts didn't just disappear, they transformed. The Romans, deeply influenced by Greek and Near Eastern myth, had their own goddess of love, beauty, and desire, Venus. The planet we call Venus today was her celestial counterpart. Notice the similarities. Inanna, Ishtar, Venus. All-powerful female figures, associated with love and the same bright star in the sky. This process of absorbing and reinterpreting deities was common in the ancient world. When a new religion or culture gained prominence, it often integrated the symbols, holidays, and even the attributes of the old gods into its own framework. This helped make the new beliefs more familiar and acceptable to the populace. This brings us to the rise of early Christianity. As the new faith spread across the Roman Empire, it encountered these deeply ingrained traditions. Figures within Christianity began to take on roles and attributes previously associated with pagan goddesses. And this is where the story of Mary Magdalene gets truly fascinating. While the canonical Gospels portray her as a devoted follower of Jesus, other traditions and Gnostic texts paint a much richer picture. In these alternative scriptures, she is not just a follower but the apostle to the apostles, the one who understood Jesus' deepest teachings. Some scholars suggest that as the church sought to establish a more patriarchal structure, Mary Magdalene's influential role was downplayed while her essence, the embodiment of the divine feminine, was subtly woven into the veneration of the Virgin Mary and other female saints. The qualities of the Queen of Heaven, once held by Inanna and Ishtar, were being read. Now, let's look to the heavens, because the connection is written in the stars. Quite literally, the planet Venus, in an Ishtar's celestial body, performs a stunningly precise dance. Over a period of 8 years, Venus makes its journey across our sky, returning to almost the exact same spot. If you were to trace its path relative to the Earth and Sun during this cycle, you would map out a beautiful 5-petaled rose or a pentagram. This 8-year cycle is a cornerstone of ancient astronomy. And what's the symbol for this cycle? For this goddess? The 8-pointed star. The 8 points symbolize the 8 years of the Venus cycle. It's a perfect astronomical clock and a sacred geometric pattern, all in one. This symbol of divinity, resurrection, and the eternal feminine wasn't chosen at random. It was observed, calculated, and revered for its cosmic perfection. Across cultures, the 8-pointed star carries profound meaning. In ancient Sumeria, it was Inanna. In Babylon, Ishtar. For Christians, it can symbolize regeneration and baptism. In Islam, Istakatim, representing the seal of the prophets. The pattern is universal, a symbol of divinity, of a connection between the earthly and the celestial, and very often, a representation of powerful, feminine energy. It represents a cycle of descent and return of death and rebirth, a theme central to the story of Inanna, descended into the underworld and returned, and a theme that echoes powerfully in the story of the resurrection witnessed by Mary Magdalene. So, let's re-examine Mary Magdalene in this light. Was she simply a woman from Magdala, or was she a figure who inherited the symbolic weight of goddesses who came before her? When we see her associated with symbols like the alabaster jar, an item often linked to sacred rites and queenship, or when we consider her prominent role at the resurrection's the ultimate act of rebirth. Parallels become hard to ignore. She embodies the sacred feminine wisdom that was a cornerstone of ancient spirituality. She represents the forgotten queen of heaven, her story echoing the descent and return of Inanna and the celestial cycle of Venus. In this view, Mary Magdalene is not in opposition to Christ, but his divine counterpart, representing the earthbound, intuitive wisdom that complements his celestial message. She is the keeper of a sacred tradition, a lineage of feminine power that stretches back to the dawn of civilization. What does this all mean for us today? It means that these ancient symbols and stories still hold incredible power. The 8-pointed star on an old church wall isn't just a design. It's a link to a cosmic dance and a long line of divine feminine figures. The story of Mary Magdalene, when seen through this lens, becomes a story of suppressed wisdom and enduring strength. It is a reminder of the balance between the masculine and feminine principles that many ancient cultures understood as essential for a harmonious world. The celestial dance of Venus continues, tracing its pentagram in the sky every 8 years, a silent, cosmic reminder of a powerful story that has been hidden in plain sight. It invites us to look beyond the surface, to question the narratives we've been given, and to rediscover the profound and sacred wisdom embodied by figures like Mary Magdalene. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey through history, astronomy, and myth. If you found this exploration as fascinating as I do, please hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the hidden corners of our past. What other connections have you noticed? Let me know in the comments below. See you next time.